What can I say, man? King Henry does not like his perch that I made for him. He says, King Henry chooses his own throne. What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Today, we are going to be continuing this back porch saga here. I need to get this area over here all cleaned up and a little more usable. So, my idea is I want to move my truck over a little bit, so we need to make this space as usable as possible, right? Braven's truck obviously is not going to go anywhere soon, so what I'm wanting to do is scoot this thing back over, at least get the wheel about right here to give as much space as I can. He'll still have enough room, obviously, to get all the way around his truck to do what it is he needs to do. I want to move my truck and get it a little bit more centered. If the pole is directly behind my truck, that's not a problem because it's not going to be rolling. In which, for everybody, can you guys see me? I'm gonna have to get used to the lighting out here. For everybody that keeps putting in the comments, so no S10, every time I work on something else, bro, somebody has to bring up a different project. It's like, I know about all my damn projects, okay? I'm 100% aware of all the projects that I have, and I absolutely love it. And I'm sorry that that just upsets some people, but it is what it is. Anyhow, I am going to be starting on the truck here soon, and whenever I say soon, that's because I don't know exactly when, but I know I'm going to be doing it soon. So I want to get the truck back to a roller. We do have the Ford 88 that I need to cut and shorten and get it mounted in the back. I've got leaf springs for the back. I need to get wheels back on the front. I want to get this back to a rolling chassis at least, so then I can move forward. But all in due time, man. I do have a lot of stuff going on, and I would say sorry for that, but I'm really not, dude. Like, I like having all this stuff going on. Anyhow, the truck, it needs to be moved over. I want to move this over to about here, so then I have a usable space on that side. That's the idea, that I can pull things up to work on. So this is going to be my spot, and then the truck is going to be right here for whenever I get to it. It'll be here, and then that's going to be Braven's spot over there. That's the plan as of right now. Of course, you know, over time things will probably change, but we definitely need to get all this clutter out of here. This and that and all that stuff and all that stuff and all the stuff. I know for sure that Braven needs enough room on the side of his frame to fit the cab whenever he rolls the cab up and he uses the engine hoist to put the cab on, you know? So I can't put the S10 so close that he can't fit the cab in there. He needs about 6 feet. The cab is under that, but have a little bit of wiggle room, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he needs about that much space right there to be able to roll his cab in. So I'm thinking if I center my truck, basically put my truck right there, the truck will basically be centered in that pole. Go ahead and toss all these guys in the trash. We've already started a new trash pile with the stock Mustang suspension. This is some shade material that the neighbor directly across the street from me, she gave this stuff to me. I guess it's 8 foot tall. So this stuff I think would be nice if maybe I built like a frame or something to go across there and then use this stuff to just kind of give us some more shade. I don't know, but at least we have it. Yeah, I'm just gonna set it there for now. And we gotta move Braven's windshield. These are the windows out of his truck. All these templates in here are trash now though. All right, new idea that just dawned on me. I'm thinking instead of moving the truck to the center, I'm gonna actually move the truck a little bit that direction. Of course, we gotta get all the clutter first so that we still have room to work around the truck. But I figured if I make myself an open area in the center between the two trucks, that would be a lot better. Then I don't have to allow the 6 feet for Braven's cab, because if I pull something in here to work on it, that something is movable, you know? And then if Braven needs to put the cab on his truck, whatever's right here, we can just move it out. All right, slowly but surely chipping away at this boy. So I've decided that this workbench right here, this thing needs to go. It kind of got moved out here because it wasn't gonna get used a lot, you know what I'm saying? But it worked great to have the saw sitting on top of it, and we always cut right here. But this one is kind of, I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to see it, but it's real warped and it's just sagging in the middle. I don't have the aluminum skin on top of this one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and ditch this one. I'm gonna keep the legs in case I need them, and keep this piece of angle iron. But what I'm thinking is I'm gonna get this out of here, and this is gonna be a lot of freaking moving around. And I'm gonna take that full length workbench over there on that side that's against the wall and take that out there, because let's face it, I don't ever use the workbench over there, you know what I'm saying? I've brought that up quite a few times, trying to organize around the side of the garage, is I literally never use this workbench. It is just a catch-all for parts. So I need to find somewhere else out of the way to just put my parts. And then of course in our work area out there, we will have our table grinder and the nut and bolt storage. And then the fuel injector cleaner setup right here, I think I want to put over here on this wall. So my idea is to put that cabinet on this wall, and the two cabinets we have out there, put them on this wall as well. Because now it would kind of make more sense to not have those cabinets there. I'm thinking I want to put my rolling bench against that wall. And if we ever need to pull it out and put it in between cars, we can, because it's rolling. So move those cabinets in here. And I originally was thinking I was gonna just put the cabinets on that wall over there with that one. But then if we're out back working, let's say we have cars parked in here, it's kind of tight in here. Whenever you have a car in here and you have the garage door shut, like right now, as you can see, to shut the garage door, I have to have the Mustang all the way up. So with the garage door shut, you can't get to that side. So if we're out back working, we need something out of the cabinet. If it's on that side, we have to open the garage door to go around the car or whatever. The fix to that would be to just put all the cabinets on this side, so we can just walk straight in. We'll have the toolbox still here. I was kind of thinking about maybe moving my toolbox out there, but I like having things like this behind the closed locked door, you know what I'm saying? That just makes more sense to me. So the toolbox will be here, and the 3 cabinets will be here, and that will leave that wall completely empty, making the garage, for the most part, a little wider. So we might be able to actually park 2 cars inside of here. That would be nice. Actually use the damn garage for parking. Were you about to clap, babe?
Yes.
Go ahead. Yay. go and do that. Well, like always, my OCD is getting away from me. Yeah, I figured if I'm gonna be working out here all the time and recording most of my videos out here and stuff, I ought to try to make it look a little bit more presentable, right? I mean, dude, this wall looks terrible. It's looked like this since I moved in. Like this caulking job right here, this was not me, buddy. Nope, not me. And this has been all, like, I'd imagine this was, you know, before we moved in, they needed to do some work on the plumbing or something, and it was easier just to cut this section out. They screwed it back up and just caulked it and left some big ass gaps. I'm assuming that's probably where the crickets come from that get into the house somehow. Anyhow, I'm just gonna, I really should just buy a new piece of siding and do that, but future project, bro. Future project. For now, I'm just gonna fill that full of caulking. Caulk all the seams and all the little cracks and stuff, and got some paint, bro. We're gonna go ahead and roll this damn wall. This should be enough. I just got 2 gallons. Went and took a little piece and had it matched. Should be enough to cover this whole entire thing all the way down. That's what I'm hoping anyhow. I'm gonna save the paint color code, so if I do need to go back and get more to do more of the house later on, because I do want to paint the house, but I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna go with a completely different color scheme or if I'm just gonna repaint it basically the same color just to freshen it up, you know. But at least for now, we're just gonna touch this up so it looks nicer, and I can decide that later, you know. For now, I'm just gonna paint the same damn color. Tighten up all the nails. Whoa! Jesus. Oh my God. So much better, bro. Oh, that is so much freaking better. I've been needing to do that since I moved in. So I did get enough paint that I'm gonna eventually do that wall also. And then, like I said, I wanna go all the way down to the end, and I got enough paint to do that side of my house as well, because that side is really bad. And if I'm being honest, I probably only need like 2 more gallons to do the front of the house, because the most of the front of the house is this darker color. And then from there, I'll just get the darker color if I decide to keep it the same color. For now, I just want to touch it up, make it look a little cleaner. Whenever I do paint the entire house, I might change the colors. But the thing is my roof. You know what I'm saying? These colors look really good with the roof. And I don't want to change it to a color that clashes with the roof. But anyhow, moving on. Now I've got somebody here to help me. Braven's like, I'm going to bed.
Bro, I'm so tired.
I just need help getting the workbench out, bro.
I got you.
That'd be sick. But yeah, now workbench from the window to the wall to the sweat. Ski, 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 ski. I got a full-size workbench out here now. Now we have our bench grinder out here and our nut and bolt storage. So up next, I need to probably empty. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to empty. I gotta empty all this stuff out. Ooh, I can set it on the workbench now. And then move these cabinets inside and then load them back up. Yay. Yeah, the day is just getting away from me, man. It's taking a lot longer than what I expected. It's probably because I ended up painting the frickin' wall, but no regret. Definitely looks a lot better. Don't you agree? No regrets. Dude, look at this wall now. I'm gonna move these cabinets and I'm gonna end up having to paint this wall next. Good Lord. It sucks because it feels so unusable without workbenches.
Like I said,
yeah.
The rollable one goes through the door.
Well, also at the same time, like it's a struggle, bro. It feels so weird making the garage. Like what feels like incapable of working in here. But the other cabinet I say is going to come to about here. So I think the Nomus will be safe. I think we can leave Nomus right there where it's at. But imagine if I made a smaller workbench right here that maybe even attaches to the wall and just folds down. You know?
Could.
Alright, this is the next day, man. Got quite a bit done last night. Got all of our workbenches out here. Got this place kind of cleared out. Kinda. Got a couple walls painted. I do want to do a little bit more painting today. I mean, while I'm at it, I may as well do a little more. But anyhow, moving forward, I need to kind of figure out what to do with all the stuff that I moved off of here. Freaking Mustang wheels and you know, stuff. That's the hardest part, is just trying to find a place to put everything. Or like for instance, the engine hoist, you know? It'd be nice to put the engine hoist somewhere, like out of our way. It doesn't have to be up here in our work area at all times, but this is where the concrete is at. So in order to move the engine hoist somewhere else, we gotta try to roll it through rock and dirt. And it doesn't roll through rock and dirt, you know? So it's like, okay, I need to find a place to store the engine hoist up here. Dude, I want more than anything just to kind of pour some concrete. I know I've said this before, and this is just kind of a dream of mine, but to take out the one tree, pour a very large concrete pad out there, take the booth down even, get rid of the parts corner and that shed over there. It'd be nice to do like, I don't know, like a 20-foot by 40-foot concrete pad out there and just put one of those metal buildings up, and then with a driveway going up to it from the gate, and then maybe a driveway. Actually, if I did that, we probably wouldn't even work up here that much. This would probably become like the hangout. If I was to put a shop out there, for the most part, hell, I'd put ceiling fans up inside of here and put a TV and some furniture and a grill and all that stuff right here. Just have like a dope ass, you know, place to entertain guests, or for us to just come out and hang out. That would be the ultimate goal. And as a matter of fact, I have a friend who just recently put up a very large shop in his backyard. I think we're gonna run over there some point today and just go have a look at it, just to see like how it feels, you know what I'm saying? Just to put our eyes on it, man. Just kind of imagine having something like that back here, because I do have some options available to me that we can do something like that. Of course, it has to make sense, right? I need to make sure it's gonna be something that's gonna, for the most part, make me money, or else it would be a very dumb decision. But I feel like building a shop space out there and putting a lift in and just, that would be a huge step in the forward direction. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to go down that path right yet. But anyhow, for the time being, I'm gonna go ahead and paint this side of my house over here. This is, the front of the house doesn't look terrible. It was the back that looked the worst. And this wall right here looks pretty bad. So there's a lot of fading and stuff. And of course, where I had the AC unit, I took it out and I put the panel back, so that's all patched. So I would like to just kind of paint this really fast. And now that'll be the end of painting for now. Eventually, I'll come out here and paint the front of the house. So like I was saying, that light color that we're using out back, it's not a very large portion, you know? It's just like up around here, but then like all the way around the garage door is all this dark color, which I need to paint that as well, but I don't have that paint yet. And then all the pillars that's like on each side of the windows, those are all the dark color. So yeah, honestly, I probably only need 1 more gallon of that paint color to actually finish off the entire house. Well, except for that far side over there. I gotta do a lot of cleaning on the far side of the house too. But it feels good, man. It feels good moving in a positive direction, getting things cleaned up and organized around here. My battery died and I didn't realize it, so I painted the whole wall. You guys didn't see it, but it's all good. There it is. It's painted. Looks a lot better than what it did before. I most certainly need to go and get the dark color and get all the trim next. Moving on, the garage is gonna be a trip, dude. I still have some of the paint left for the garage. I really want to paint that wall now. Since we moved the workbench, there's a hard line across it, but I'm gonna have to wait for that because I think I only had the 1 roller pad. But anyhow, next I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this stuff moved out of the way. Boom! Emptied out, baby. We're gonna try to scrub the wall to see if we can kind of get this off, since we're not painting it right now.
But outside the line, the hell.
Well, we gotta fade the dirt, babe. Gotta fade the dirt. No, look what I got. Look what I got. Look what I got.
Ooh.
And then you can come behind me with the rag and wipe it off.
Fade the dirt. Fade the dirt.
Fade the dirt.
It's blending, babe. It's not fading. It's a cleaner line.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks a lot better.
You already know what's gonna happen.
I know, I'm gonna end up painting it.
Yeah.
I guess the only real downside is I really liked having shaded parking in the driveway, and obviously whenever it would rain, whatever was parked underneath the canopy in the driveway, you didn't have to worry about it getting all freaking rained on, you know? But what can I say, man? Either way, I am happy to be able to have khaki inside of the garage, because as you guys know, khaki don't have windows, so I really hate whenever that car gets rained on. So with it in here, I can keep it cleaned up at least, and the inside isn't gonna go to shit. But it is really nice having pops in here as well, out of the weather, so it's not just constantly getting rained on. I can clean it. We just cleaned it, and it'll be able to stay clean, you know what I mean? And yeah, dude, other than that, this side of the garage is basically gonna be for our tool storage. The welder and stuff will be right here. Like, I still have more organizing to do. Like, this isn't gonna just stay like this, believe me, but at least we're in a straight shot for the door to our workspace in the back. Just come straight in, toolbox, all of our storage and stuff, drill bits and paint and all that stuff's in there. Welder and plasma cutter is right here, so we can just roll it straight out, roll it back in. I don't know, it's gonna work out pretty good. You know, I still have a little bit more organizing to do outside. Oh man, this is the side of the house you guys don't ever see. This, my friend, is tire storage. To be fair, most of it is just like stock wheels or whatever. It's like we don't want to get rid of. A lot of the tires are trash. Some of them aren't. But yeah, it's always a constant battle with that side of the house to get it cleaned up. And this is huge. This is a lot better than what it's been in a long time. Now I need to get, that's the stock rear axle from the Blazer. I want to get that over there. We're starting a little trash pile by the gate over there. Again, I guarantee you we're gonna make a very big trash pile by the time the first comes. So we got to get all those tree branches out there. Braven and I also been talking about going through the whole parts corner over there, probably getting rid of a lot of it. I'm not touching that unless I'm getting Braven to commit to helping me, because that's going to be a lot of work.
And it's a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, yeah, there's definitely a lot of his stuff over there. When him and Marcus disassembled the 4-door Integra, the DB1, it's like everything just got thrown over there on top of organized shelves. Everything just got thrown on top of everything and inside of my shed over there. So yeah, a lot of that's gonna get thrown the hell away. It's one of those. I think they were listening to you guys in the comments, like, you gotta save every single little piece. The Integras are dying. You gotta save all of it. Like, that's what they did. It's all over there now, gone to shit and rusted and been rained on and cat piss and everything else. It's going in the trash, buddy. But for now, I need to clear this. All of this has got to go. Boom, baby, got everything all cleared out of there. Yeah, it's all muddy, because I'm learning very quickly, especially on a windy day like today, that one of the struggles of working outside is gonna be dust. So we got all this all cleared out, baby and I got all that cleared out, all that cleared out. Dude, I don't know if I really showed a very good before, but huge freaking difference. And I went ahead and I saturated this dirt with water. I need to start doing that probably every day to try to compact it, because this dirt's like real powdery. And of course, real powdery dirt likes to get picked up by the wind. We do have a storm coming, so it is what it is, man. It's what I'm gonna have to deal with. I guess I also dealt with that inside of the garage. If we had a storm coming or it was really windy, it kind of forced me to have to be in the garage and shut the door, but I don't have that option out here, you know what I'm saying? So that's something we're gonna have to work around. I'm gonna have to get used to that. But I do think it's gonna make a huge difference once I do get this extended over, of course. And then, I don't know, man, we might think about like closing in, maybe. Like at least a section, maybe, like, you know, something that opens, or I don't know. But like I mentioned earlier, I would really like to just kind of build a shop out there. But for the most part, I am done with what I can do out here right now. I do want to also move the S10 over, but currently I don't have enough jack stands. This thing's not sitting on jack stands, it's sitting on wood blocks. I ordered a set of 4 jack stands. So, and then Braven's also at work. I'm gonna have him help me. I gotta move the bed off and move this whole thing over. And yes, I'm gonna say it again, we will be getting started on this soon-ish. I say soon because I don't know exactly when, but it is on the agenda. Anyhow, got the walls painted, got the workbench out here, the rolling workbench, and we can move this in between vehicles if we need to. And got the good workbench out here, and you know, our nut and bolt storage, the bench grinder. Kind of nice, bro. It's gonna be a nice little setup. Of course, I do need to extend I want to extend concrete and all that, but we're doing with what we got for now. And then of course coming into the garage, dude. This looks like a normal ass garage now. Look at this, bro. I got propane tanks in here and charcoal, you know, and all my storage like I've shown you. Got khaki and pops in here so now they can stay nice and clean. I got my wheels. I needed some room inside of my storage shed out there to put some stuff away, so I figured the wheels may as well come in here. Why not? You know, I'm gonna actually be posting those up for sale. We were kind of saving them for the Camaro, but honestly, I don't think that that is the best option for the Camaro either. But yeah, dude, I mean, everything is different and it feels extremely weird, but we're gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? I think it is in the long run gonna be a lot better. But let's go ahead and go hit the road. I want to zoom down to Dylan's and check out this shop that he's building in his backyard to get kind of a thank you, camera, idea of what it would be like, you know? All right, we are back home, and I apologize. I had intentions on going over to my friend's house and kind of like really looking at his building and maybe talking about it or something, but he actually had a lot of company there, and he also kind of didn't really want to be recorded, so I just asked if I could take a couple clips of his shop, his building that he's putting up. Anyhow, definitely a nice looking building that he's putting up. I'd love to have something like that in my backyard. Baby's going to turn the lights on right now. Let there be light. Boom! Perfect timing. Oh my God! I completely forgot how nice this came out. Anyhow, guys, that's pretty much all that I have for this video, dude. I needed to organize out here and clean some stuff up, make some room. I think we have accomplished that. Got the workbenches out here, and yes, like I've said multiple times, we need to extend this really bad. Like, that is something that's got to happen as soon as possible. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I need to figure out what it is I'm doing tomorrow, because I have a lot of freaking projects and I need to move something up here and get to work, man. Peace.